Let me read you something she said. I wrote this down, I highlighted it, I underlined it, I put red by it, I put 2 arrows on the side of it, because I wanted you to respond to this. She said, I blame him for not giving me the kind of attention I want. I'm the baby in my family, and so I was given a lot of attention, and he is not compensating for that.
If this is the way things are going to go, I mean, I can't afford the type of attention she wants.
Can I comment on that, please? May I comment?
Yes.
During this time of this spending, he's went through a lot of stress and injuries, and I know a lot of that stress I brought on him, but some of the things were not involving me, they're medical related. And during those times when he was concerned about himself and sometimes I think a little whiny, that's whenever I didn't feel like I was getting the attention that I wanted, and that's why I went shopped.
What she's referring to is me complaining about working 2 jobs right after I'd had a motorcycle accident. I was hit by a car waiting to make a left turn.
Okay, so you got hit by a car, and you got pissed off that he was whining about that, so you went and bought some brushes.
In a nutshell.
That's the short version of it. How's that sound when it's said back to you?
Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah.
But what are you going to do when there's no more money? When
Well,
the credit cards are all taken away and there's
We're
no
already
more
out
money?
of money.
We've been out of money before, and she would sell the makeup and stuff that she had at a reduced price from what she bought it just to go out and buy more makeup.
Mm-hmm. So you recognize it's irrational?
Absolutely.
Okay.
A portion of it, I think, and this is something I've really been thinking over the last few days, about 6 months before him and I met, my grandmother passed away. We were very close, and we bonded through shopping.
And did you do this before? You just did it with her?
Correct.
So it didn't start when she passed. You were doing it before you lost her. You were just doing it with her.
Correct. And it wasn't my money, so it wasn't as big of a consequence. She at least told me no. Like, she would say, this is what you're allotted. You know, go spend it, but this is it. Now that, you know, I'm a working woman now and I've got my own money, I feel like I should have free range to spend and save as I choose.
What you have to recognize here is that you're treating yourself for something. And in my opinion, just from what I know, this is an escapism for you. Mm-hmm. And your challenge is to figure out what it is you're running from. Because you can run, but you'll just die tired because it'll catch you.
Right.
And you'll die broke.
I don't want to run anymore. I want to gain his trust back. We love each other, and we've made that very clear to each other, even throughout all this. And he's a real trooper for sticking with me, and I'm never going to deny him that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you call it trooper.
I've gone about as far as I can go with it, though, without us living on the street.
Yeah. Well, you're enabling her, and it's not helping her at all.